Good morning. How's your day today?
Good morning.
Today we're going to the gym.
That's how it works.
Yep, that's how that works.
Let me check out
Come out. Daddy?
There she is.
Sushi is cute.
Oh, you're waiting for me.
Yeah.
Oh, life of a YouTuber. Good girl. Good morning. So the audio system is finally fixed. And when I say audio, it's actually the safety measures that we were taking. It costs money, but this car had to be brought up to speed. Now we have Android Auto, steering wheel controls, which allows us to be only on the wheel. And we have this. And this was a $20 rear view camera that was installed. What they asked $250 for the camera and installation, or $300 with tax and all that. There are things I want Andrea and I to focus on, and it's driving. That helps a lot. So all the steering wheel controls work with it now, and the display, you have Android Auto for navigation.
Hi. I brought Douglas.
Ooh, nice. Hi, Douglas.
I bought
Ooh,
this
nice.
layer.
And also, it allows you to get phone calls. Like that. So as you're driving along, we can just, if you need to go somewhere and we don't know where it is, talk to it or press a button and talk to it. And that allows you to never have to take your eyes off the road. And that's very helpful when we're yard sailing. A lot.
Yeah.
A lot of that time, we have to stop and we're like, what was the number we just saw on that sign? Because they don't always have signs.
Now
up.
all we have to do is say the address out loud.
Yeah, so say we want to go to Lowe's in a nearby town, I'll just say, go to Lowe's, Silver Springs.
Okay, Lowe's Home Improvement. Here we go.
And now we're not stuck in the 1960s.
And just like that, yeah, and honestly, it's, like I said, it's specifically for safety. In Israel, I didn't need that at all, but we also had the phone there as well. Now I don't have to ever mess with the phone. And this car doesn't have a good place to mount the phone either, so it was always too far for me to reach. Too far for Andrea's arms for sure, and this is just great. You can actually get those pretty inexpensive if you do it by yourself, which is what I had to do. That's why all the research and time and energy was spent on it, so we don't have to deal with all that. Now we can spend that money somewhere else, and that helps us. If you've noticed, the things that we save money on allow us to do other things. So when you ask us, how do you have sufficient amount of money to do this and that, this is how. We save on the big things, and we are able to do different things with that money. One thing that is extremely overlooked, and I chose to work carefully, is safety on the road. Until you get hit or you hit someone else by accident or something bad happens, God forbid, then you don't know how bad it can be. You're used to nothing happens to you and everything is safe. But how many close calls have you had? The more experienced you are, the more close calls you have, which is kind of contrary, isn't it? That's why we take our safety on the road that step forward, because that's something that we can't mess with and we know how bad it gets. So.
And now, oh my goodness, he got locked out, didn't he? Now we're going to go to Lowe's. We have to get some screws or some nuts and bolts, I'm not sure. And
Hardware.
yeah, hardware. We seem to make a trip into Lowe's probably twice a week because we're still fixing up the house, we're still fixing up the car. Ooh, nuts. Can you tell these are all workers at the auto park store? Yeah, I can tell.
Are you talking to yourself?
Am I talking to myself?
Yeah.
Probably.
You are.
Yeah, probably.
Jump, jump, jump.
What if I was talking to you, Abigail? Hadar had to go get something at the auto parts store. Big surprise!
The horsey is jumping back and forth.
Yes, it is. I got that little horsey. It's awesome. It's from Germany.
It also has a flower on the bottom here. So I want to talk to you.
Go ahead. What would you like to say, Abigail?
I pooped in nothing. I peed in nothing. I peed in a toilet.
Woohoo!
about to tell you I peed in the toilet.
Congratulations.
Hi.
Yes, you do.
Why is she cutting our key off? So we're gonna have 2 of the same keys?
That's right. Mommy's gonna have one too. Ooh, it's blue. What song is that, Rafael?
It's a happy song.
Are you happy?
Yeah. But not about not getting that much stuff.
Another mundane but necessary thing to do is to get a second key to the car, and we have not gotten a second one, and that's just trouble waiting to meet you in the face. So instead of all that, we're trying to have it at a locksmith, trying to have it programmed. If you didn't know, not only you need it cut, which it was cut, it needs to be programmed because you have a chip in the ignition switch. And that chip transponder, if it's not gonna match your key, it's not programmed, it's not gonna work. So we're at the locksmith, they have their machines and they need a PIN code from the dealer. So these machines are all waiting for the dealer to tell us what the 4-digit code is for this car, access code, security.
Everybody's holding it hostage.
Yeah,
They want money for it.
In Israel it's for free and it's in your face. They hook up the computer. They don't even need to do that. They have it saved on the computer with a really old system, and it's like a 4-digit thing for a radio too.
I was never able to get my radio to work in my Acura because it required a code.
I think that code that's what I gave her.
After the battery died.
But the access code they need for that, that's just silly.
Yeah.
So we're here waiting, ever so patiently. Uchata Adonai. While I'm not kidding, that's probably not going to happen tonight, but we are getting back to the tradition. And this is a challah, if you didn't know that. And that's the word of the day, Hebrew word of the day. So this is a crime scene. There's a lot of evidence of hard work. Yeah, that's right.
It's stuck. I don't know why. It's stuck after I put it in the thing and it rose.
Back with some lighting. We are thinking about putting lights on the sides just so it's nicer, even nicer than this. But the 2 pieces are there, the lovely little pieces. It does stick, but where'd you get the recipe for it?
Online.
Yeah, you got the feline flex. Okay. Been under the car for about an hour now, trying to install a new track bar because ours is it's so worn out that it's gonna just give out soon. So one bolt's giving me a hell of a lot of problems, and that's why I'm like. However, word of the day, challah, challah. You got a C-H-A-L-L-A-H, challah. And if you want to use it as a word in a sentence, it just means that. What do you call it in English?
Challah.
So a challah is I can't even say it. So what is it exactly a challah to you?
To me, it's like a sweet yeast bread.
Right, and it's always taken, though sweet, with some salt. Always got salt, and this is a part of the Jewish tradition to have at the dinner, the Saturday Shabbat dinner, which is actually on Friday evening because lunar calendar means the day starts at night. So, in Jewish tradition, you do a Friday night meal, which is like a Saturday. It's already Saturday, so that you also have like a little ceremony which differentiates the rest of the week from Shabbat, which you rest on. You rest on Shabbat. Thank you very much for taking us back to that tradition.
I'm not Jewish, so I don't rest on Shabbat. Somebody's mowing.
Huh, he doesn't rest either. Rest. This is the children's crime scene. They've been zoned out for a while now watching a movie. Which movie is it? Hedgehogs?
Yeah.
Cool. And look what they did. Awesome.
They decided to watch it again. They love it.
How does that taste? Are you perked up?
Yeah.
All right, Abigail, this is your favorite.
Yeah.
And you haven't had this in a while. Did you actually forget what it is?
Yes. It's for
He said,
all of
what is
us.
that? We had that in Israel.
It's for all
Yeah, it's
of
been
us.
3 months since we've had any.
Well, I know you'll like it a lot because your favorite is bread.
I did put salt in it, but you're supposed to dip
Yeah.
All right,
it in salt.
here goes breaking the keto.
A lot of it in Israel.
I can boil you, Mommy.
Go ahead and blow on it and see if you like it. Also, Mommy put salt on your plate so you can dip it in salt if you like. Is it sweet? What do you think?
Probably.
It's not hot.
That's good.
Oh, my L on it?
Good? Try it out, Abigail. I'm waiting for your, yeah, it's your favorite, you know, so I'm waiting for you. There you go. Okay, look, you see this? You see this is the crust. You don't eat the crust first from the side. Like, at least start from there. How's that?
Good. Yeah.
Amazing?
Yeah.
Great. Thank you so much.
Abigail, where are you at?
Here.
She doesn't like it.
It's her first time ever.
Yeah, this is heavy, but...
Down for us? That's nice. That's cute.